shall we play a game?
We got Star Wars Unlimited. We got classic Star Wars games. We got old school D&D, independent RPGs, mini painting, Warhammer, of course, tons of other games. But first, we're gonna need some coffee here on Board Barista Productions.
Oh God! I thought you wanted to pull your dying.
I have orange hair coloring up.
You're dying?
Oh.
No, don't die!
Sorry.
Don't die!
I'm not
I
dying.
love you, Sam's hair.
I didn't know.
You came to the wrong room.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
No adults present. Not today.
All right, when last we met our heroes, you had just helped a fellow rebel freighter escape being captured by Imperials, and you were looking for 4 dead bodies to put as the crew, and I want to see how you guys are planning on taking this. Like, what are you doing? What are we doing?
All right.
Damn good question.
So, Mr. Moore has already gotten agreement that the ship is his, correct?
Yes.
That he can have it. I'm just replaying a previous conversation to my understanding.
Mm-hmm.
The transport ship is his, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So, Sam, you were going to go to the compactor and retrieve those bodies that we saw them dump, correct?
Correct.
All right. I cannot remember for the life of me what you were doing. I think you were going with Sam.
I need muscle.
Yeah.
And someone to do the work for me.
So that leaves Brandy. What are you doing?
I'm gonna fly a plane. What plane are we flying? That's what I know I do. Or do I get to fly? I gotta go somewhere.
Brandy, do you want one before I put this up?
No. No, thank you.
I am collecting empty cargo boxes. And I am asking everybody in the starbase, work with me on this to solidly relieve themselves in several of these boxes.
I'm sorry. We're doing what now? What did I walk into?
There's a reason.
Okay.
What kind of really? Are we 1 or 2 in it?
Number 2.
Okay.
And I'm looking for the stencil guy or the computer guy to label these as fertilizer crates.
You know, we could probably get fertilizer, right?
Work with me on this.
Home source.
Okay. So you're doing that. All right. The crew that is
trying to find 2 or 3 firearms that are expendable.
They're like, we got some parts. We're on it. We got it. We got an idea what you're doing.
Okay.
All right. The crew that is going to
Hold on.
Right.
I have. No.
The crew that is going to go recover some dead bodies.
Yep.
All right.
Can we use the excrement from the dead bodies?
We killed the crew.
Yeah, but they shivered themselves when they died. Can't you just?
No, I want a lot of poop.
There's excess right there.
Yes, there
Probably
is.
animals we can also use. I'm just saying.
No, human poop's better.
I'll take your word for that.
I'm going along with the ride for the poop. I want to find out what we're doing with this.
So that is what my character is doing.
All right. So for Brandy and Sam, I need both of you to roll your piloting skills.
Which one's that?
You also have something else for.
I got special. I could pilot.
I think I
No,
put
there's something else.
Yes.
so that would be 3 dice or
No, it'd be your roll plus 3.
okay.
He sent me your stuff.
And don't forget
right
special roll.
there.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Starfire pilot. It should be Starfire piloting. So
That
this
is meant to
plus
be done,
plus 1d here.
Plus 1.
12, 13, 14,
Yeah.
15.
So you are rolling 5
18?
dice.
18.
Okay.
So this one and 4 others.
Okay.
I got 18.
I've got 11, 14, 15, 19.
All right. Both of you, because Nearcar is riding in Jinx's Y-Wing, and Duran has got his X-Wing. The two of you actually fly your ships back to the spaceport you guys originally started in. Land covertly. Nobody's paying attention. And now what?
Try to find a way back to the bar to see if we can get some. See if they know where some bodies would be hidden.
You make your way back to the bar. You see the two. You see the two guys that you talked to earlier.
I'm gonna go talk to the guys.
Yeah, sounds good.
I'm gonna go walk up with my bestie friends, and I'm gonna be like, how's it going? I don't know who these are. But they're my friends now, okay? So, yeah. Just arms around each shoulder.
All right. All right. So this is Grugosh is a large green alien, and then there's the small human, Wunder. Wunder looks up from his drink, goes, Jinx, how you been?
Oh, you know. Just doing what I do best. Going around in those circles and the stars. How you been? What's up? What did we miss?
Well, ever since there has been a lot of ships coming in, so the Imperials have kind of quieted down.
Hey guys, long time no see. We have a small favor to ask from the rebellion, but I'm gonna need you to not ask questions. We need 4 bodies, preferably some that have died by radiation.
I
And
think
we
I'm
need them
blurred
fast.
out with that. Not even like, hey, let me buy you a drink. Nothing. We're just gonna be like, give me dead people. Oh, shit. Yeah, that was in character, by the way.
Yeah, like what she said, man. You at least buy a man a drink before you ask him for a cadaver.
But yeah, so can I get some, I don't know, space ale, whatever the hell they drink. And
Spot
maybe
shot.
we can sit down and talk, though. Like bodies. I like bodies. Do you like bodies?
They're drinking spotchka. It's a blue fermented krill drink.
I love blue light. Can I get an umbrella in mine? Sam, give me one with an umbrella.
I'm gonna buy first rounds and try this again. And try this again.
All right, you make your way over to the bartender. Bartender's like, what can I get for you?
Can I get holy
4 bodies.
nope.
Actually, wait, that might not be a bad plan.
Sorry.
I would like to just buy a round for my table. For my friends at the table over there.
Don't forget my umbrella.
And I guess she wants an umbrella.
A little bit of radioactive
Like
contamination.
10 credits.
I got that. Here you go.
Oh yeah, he's got that.
Yeah.
He's good.
So he sets 5 glasses on the table. He hands you, it's basically like a gallon jug of spotchka, and drops an umbrella in one of the glasses.
Take the glasses and take the jug back to the table.
All right, I'm pouring. I'm gonna enjoy my umbrella.
If I were you. I paid for the upgrade. Sorry.
You're lucky I'm nice. So you owe me 10 credits.
Excuse me.
I'm buying for these two. I'm not buying for you.
I'm trying to get you bodies. Sir, do you want your bodies or not? People don't just hand up bodies without being a little bit more pliable. Also, we need special bodies. They cost extra.
Are you making the terms here or are they? Because you are just giving them bad ideas.
No.
Can I start a counter on this?
What's the counter? Wait. Out of character. What are we wagering on? Me?
Start at
You're not
6.
waiting. Starting at 6? Okay.
Think you can get some bodies?
Possibly.
Right.
Did you say something about? You want radiation?
Yeah. Like, how badly irradiated are we getting these bodies? I'm assuming, not recognizable.
Because I don't, because we don't think we can do. Like, we can get. I'm pretty sure we can get you some bodies, but nobody around here. There's no like radiation deaths. There's no like reactor or something like that around here.
I think we can try to radiate them ourselves. We just need the bodies.
Yeah, hold on.
All right.
I need a sidewalk.
Where you guys?
I just followed you. What else do you want?
No, sidebar. Talk to me over here.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, Josh, you're marking down the counter every time I talk in character, right?
All right. No, tell me when. I'm sending you a message.
All right. Take 2 off. We should be down to 4.
I know what that counter is.
No, but if we were to start, like, do we need like dead radiated bodies?
So to
Or,
repeat,
like people that died from radiation?
where are okay? So he asked, "Where are you?" Okay, we can get some bodies for you, but where are you parked?
Where do we what?
Where's your ships?
In the ships. Where ships go? What do you mean where are
the
ships?
dock.
Just give me a hangar number.
Hangar number 9.
Number 9.
Yep.
All right, give us about an hour.
Okay. Hey James, I just realized. I don't think so.
Okay, good.
I just realized our flight back might be a bit snug and a bit smelly.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Okay then.
You got right with the bodies. I'm fine.
Wait, what? We're both flying here.
No, only I fly. You have body detail to babysit.
I brought my X-Wing. I'm not leaving here.
He's got his X-wing. Weird. I'm in somebody's. Actually, isn't she another X-wing?
Yeah.
Because he's a Y-wing.
No, I'm pretty sure I'm an
He's
X-Wing.
Yeah, I'm a Y-wing.
Y-wing. Okay. Yeah.
Jinx is
Yeah.
X-wing.
Okay.
You took Jinx's X-Wing and you took High Roller's X-Wing.
Okay.
Someone fly.
That's 3 seats.
I thought I heard something else earlier.
Okay. Wait, did you just say my X-Wing has 3 seats?
No, there's 2 seats in the Y-Wing and 1 seat in the X-Wing. 3 seats total.
Okay. 3 seats total.
All right. So they tell you give them about an hour, and we'll meet you there. What else are you guys doing on your dirt side?
There a gambling ring nearby?
Roll perception.
I got 12.
Nah.
Nah.
Anything from the other 2?
Oh, yeah,
Brandy.
Yeah, I am. I'm just being quiet.
Yeah, okay.
I'm just gonna go look for. Is there any shops nearby?
Roll perception. What kind of shop are you looking for?
Weapons shop. But I don't see anything with a 4. So I'm just meandering around.
You see like some, like, it's a lot of like produce. There's like some food. There's some cool fruits and vegetables. Some really nice meat. I have like a farmer's market at the spaceport today.
Okay. I'll go head over to the meat stall.
All right. You'll be able to get some choice good stuff. Probably cost you around like 30 credits, and you can stock up
Okay.
on some meat.
I'm gonna be a smart one. I'm gonna go look for some sort of air fresheners.
Look for some what?
Air freshener, something. I want to transport 4 dead bodies. I kind of want to.
All right. Roll perception.
Oh.
Perception. Yep.
So it's 3, right?
Just the.
Right. We have a 13.
And you've rolled.
Now, hold on. I lied.
No,
Alright.
I've got 13.
I got 13, man.
You remember seeing that there's a bunch of those little pine tree air fresheners being sold at like the refueling station at the spaceport. You can go pick up some of those.
Excellent, excellent.
It's
Anybody
gonna
got
cost about
any?
5 credits. You're gonna buy like a whole box of those things to be able to break up between the 2 ships.
You don't have any credits?
No credit.
Credits.
I got no money.
You got.
I should have-
credits.
Never mind. I have credits.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm gonna get a couple of those.
Yeah, I got more credits than he does.
Also, probably should like.
All right.
Yeah, 15 or something.
Morlock, what's the counter down to?
So did you 5 credits?
Well, you said only talk when you're in character,
Oh, no, that's right.
so we're only down to
Yep.
3.
Yeah.
Did you get my other 2 messages? Okay.
Oh, did you Facebook them or directly onto my cell phone? Because I don't have my cell phone in here. If you send it to my phone number, I didn't get them.
Okay.
Copy and paste to Facebook.
Here you go.
All right. Shopping and trying to find some way to spend some money that ends up killing the hour. So you guys are back at the ships when your two contacts arrive with the big guys pushing like a cargo.
How much did you spend for the
Couple cargo containers.
Think that it's.
And there was like 3 drinks.
I'm just gonna skip up phone, like. So, how many we got? Get them up.
We got a problem. Not a lot of people have died in the past couple days. We only got 3.
Who's volunteering?
Oh, dang it. This is not good.
Who's volunteering for what?
We need a fourth box.
Well, we need 4 bodies. There's only 3.
Get in the box.
What? No! Why you guys volunteering me?
It's your gamble.
Think about this for a second.
We could get a new thrower.
How many people are bringing the box to you? Did you ask that question?
How many people are bringing the box to us?
There's 2.
We only need 4?
We need 4.
Bonus?
And Jeff, he used
Understand.
my account to get you.
I know. Understand. These guys are on your side. Straight up killing them. That's a very evil act. These are your contacts. Like,
These are your friends,
There's
your buddies, your pals.
You're the one that suggested it.
He knows. He knows.
There's difference between me and him. I could care less.
There's a bunch of fruit and vegetables in the market. Why not buy enough to be another body?
Should we do that?
you did actually see that they were selling like whole sides of
Oh, the meat.
animals, of big.
I love how. Wait, where did we like gloss over the meat? Went straight to fruit and vegetables. We're gonna pack up a carrot as our ingredient.
You're not touching any of my meat. It's off limits.
You
was made of meat.
I'm going back.
Out of game. Is anybody keeping me informed as to what's going on?
Call the lizard guy.
No. I'm doing this out of game. Is anybody keeping me informed on what's going on?
I'm not.
They haven't said anything, so they haven't.
Yeah. Okay. Don't think about it now. I'm just making sure as I do this, I'm being honest about it.
And I'm,
He's a nobleman. He's just dressed up like this because he doesn't want his face shown.
I am heading to the market to see if I can find a whole animal or something. Wait, no, that won't work. I'm pretty sure we're using the bodies to show that they died, that we have their bodies.
I need an out of game backstory real quick. What do we need these bodies for?
So what happened?
Some
is-
crazy plan that Warlock's
It was-
characters, but that Swagger's trying to do.
So, long story short, we're supposed to help a rebel ship escape from troops. Morlock's character came in, distracted the troops.
I roll a call sign. Sam. Nasty Rooster is Jeff, call sign, and Swire King is Josh. Call sign. I still have to come up with my call sign.
So we distracted the rebel troops or
Empire.
the Imperial troops by saying that the ship they were trying to board was irradiated and that we were bounty hunters working for the Empire.
Okay. Okay.
That's
so
the
we're
plot.
trying to pass off a bunch of dead
Bond.
people as rebels, and we are the good guys, right?
Yeah, so we get to collect the bounty.
Okay.
One survived. What are we doing? We don't need all 4 bodies. We can just say one survived, and it's in our either in our.
Do you wait? I'm sorry. We're gonna have to have a talk here. You cannot pass off a live person that survived. Either we are stupid and let them get away, or they're gonna want to interrogate said person. So, unless you want to get interrogated, because I ain't volunteering for that one, and get in the box.
Question. Is this conversation like in game or
This
out
is
of game?
happening in game. This is happening in game. This is happening in
That's
game.
why-
This is one. Yeah, the short guy goes, well, if you need 4 bodies, yeah, let's go get names a creature. You know, you just get a carcass of one of those, ask the butcher for if he's got some blood, some entrails, let's get a bunch of body parts, and you make it look like an explosion, just pureed the guy on the wall.
I like this man. I like how he thinks. He was reading my space brain. No, but yes. Boom. I say we make it even more believable. Put a little explosion in there. All those little beep beeps.
We can let.
Little beep beeps.
We can let
Speaking of explosions, you are gonna have to make it look like something blew up because this dude, he opens up the case, he points to one of the dead bodies in it, whose head has been thoroughly crushed. Yeah, this dude, you're gonna have to explain what happened to him.
Okay. No. Okay. What we're doing, people. Everybody listen. I know what the plan is. I'm gonna get dead animal. Bunch of, bunch of guts, all that fun stuff. We're gonna put in radiation oven with little beep beeps that explode. That way, a lot of them are gonna get damaged. A lot of them are gonna get cooked. All of them unrecognizable.
I think that's the one that Swagger King killed. Anywho,
You don't know the dead body. Don't look at the dead body. Look at me. We're having conversations now. We're gonna cause an explosion. You can go boom, and I get excited.
that is a dumb idea. I am in it.
Yes. Let's go. It's stupid. Let's make it work.
Let's go get the animal bodies. We can make some explosions back at the base.
This is going to cost about 200. This is going to cost 200 credits.
Nika?
You know what? I got you, boo. I got you, boo. For explosions and mayhem, I will pay. I will pay for this. Just to watch things go beep beep and go. I will be.
Who's paying?
I want video.
All right. So it takes about 45 minutes. The another cargo casket is brought. Garage has already helped Nearcar load the other 3 caskets into the cargo spaces on the X-Wing and the Y-Wing.
I'm just going to video back to base. Just mission accomplished. Not much information, just in case it's queuing.
Just a quick burst transmission. We got the package.
Yep.
All right. All right.
Good job.
Make your piloting rolls to get out of the system without causing too much problems.
Are we doing pilot rolls?
You know, if I was a gambler, man,
So
which I am,
you roll.
I'm going to say something goes wrong.
No.
But I'm getting
Pilot
bored.
is that plus 1.
Sorry.
Wow. 19.
You're a pilot too. You got to roll.
No, he was back at the base.
Yeah,
No,
you
I'm
remember.
supervising. The reason why I
Oh,
couldn't
then
say
I'm
anything,
not going anywhere.
you went with him to collect the bodies because you were the muscle.
Yep, but he only got one.
All right,
So I'm on the ground.
Morlock, this is your
Yeah.
turn now. All right, what were you doing while they were gone, other than filling cargo containers full of feces?
I am talking with somebody to pick me up off the ship while it is still out in space. And I set the guidance systems to crash somewhere, preferably a former rebel base. But I need to get picked up before it re-enters the atmosphere.
All right, Rooster's there with you. Rooster's like, why are we going to crash it?
Because something went wrong with it, which is why none of us could board it.
Why don't we just have one of the have F2 rig up a slave circuit with it and we can remote pilot it?
Because the Empire knows how to find those. If we crash it,
If we
that will
shoot it
naturally break.
if we shoot it up with ion cannons from these, we can basically say we disabled it. We sent the droid over, had the droid hack in, so we could slave it to our ship, so we can just go deliver it to the Empire. Total
So,
legit.
Can I ask you a question?
What?
Is the Empire likely to go through the materials themselves if there are bounty hunters there to go through the materials for them?
Well, if we got it irradiated enough, they'd probably just send in a security droid. High radiation would basically cause a lot of fuzz on the security droid scanners. Anything that looks weird would probably come up as just like weird radiation because of the radiation infecting the optics.
But I want to have video confirmation that the stormtroopers were hand-picking through shit to see whether this was a rebel plane or not.
If we crash the ship, they don't have. Then they're not going to open the containers of shit. The containers of shit are already going to be open. It's going to be fuzzy, but we'll have some people. We'll have some video of them picking through everything.
Okay, so as long as you understand the plan, we can work it out.
Yeah, you want to? Yeah, we should be able to watch this.
Okay.
All right.
Really just wanted to park it, like, part of me really just wanted to park it, like, right at their base, walk off of it, and fly away. But I know, deep in my heart of heart, that as soon as I drop it off, they're gonna be along the lines of, you need to go through this. I don't want to go through it. I want them to go through it. But I also don't want to be shot for saying, no, I ain't going through this shit. You see, it's marked.
No.
I would definitely pay to watch stormtroopers go for a bunch of junk weapons and think they found something huge.
The one of the Verpine techs is overhearing you and Rooster talk about this, comes over and goes, you know, for that radiation thing, we do have a faulty proton torpedo. We could make that have a radiation leak, possibly do a small explosion, not actually go like boom, boom, but just enough to actually cause some internal damage.
Perfect.
Put her on the radio. Yeah, we'll have it. Okay, we're working on it. Roll 8d6.
I will do it.
Things right there. You see those things? You can see through those.
12, 18,
The
19,
three little nooks
Now,
in
how much
front.
do you think he's
25,
How much do you think he's actually looking through the
31
and
35.
Huh?
35.
All right, 35. Yeah, this is going to be.
Okay.
This is a work of art
Well, and actually,
that you have set up for this radiation and slaving the ship and everything. It's all damaged. It's going to be damaged properly when you tug that sucker in. Just as you're finishing up the final preparations, and they got like the.
I said I have
Just
special.
what?
Just as you're finishing up the final preparations of getting everything loaded, getting everything set for the slow radiate for them to, all you gotta do is they hand you the remote. It's like once you get up into space, just hit this button. The radiation leak will start. The explosions will, and a couple of explosions will happen.
Yeah.
I see your friends are coming down. You can plant the bodies wherever you need to plant them, and you're good.
All right.
All right, everyone else lands with the bodies and the space pig.
I said
Hey, don't
4 bodies. I looked down at one of them. Do I recognize this one?
Roll perception.
I have 10.
You don't recognize that one. You want to look at any of the other ones?
Sure.
All right.
Uh, 17.
You look in the case, and your hands automatically start to feel wet, and you have like an impulsive urge to like go wash your hands as you're looking down into the smushed face of a human male.
I go wash my hands. After I do this.
Okay,
Yeah.
so-
It's little memories coming back to you.
Oh, wait. Do I remember him?
That's the
Or
dude
is it
whose face.
PTSD?
That's the dude whose head you just crushed in. You don't remember his face so much as you remember the dents.
So, okay. So I know I recognize him as him.
Yeah.
I hit his head against the side of the casket one more time.
All right.
And then I have to go wash my hands.
No, not again. Ugh. Every
Oh, the
time.
blood on these guys is dried. You guys have been gone for like these bodies are like 3 days dead.
I still don't want him touching me.
All
They're
right.
kind of goofy though.
All right. Who is going to? Oh, I think this is actually going to be Jinx's area of expertise because she's going to have to roll a disguise for staging the crime scene with the dead bodies.
Alrighty. Am I rolling my disguises?
Yep. You're trying to disguise this ship as a crime scene.
Alrighty. Let's make the magic happen, baby. $23.
23. All right. You stage all the bodies. Do you have demolitions? I don't think I gave you demolitions, did I?
No,
I
we
don't
didn't.
believe so. No. Damn
All
it!
right,
only-
roll. As you're asking around about explosives, a guy comes over and goes, I can help with explosives. So roll 6 dice and add the number together, then add 2.
All right. 25.
All right. Your explosive guy plants the explosives where you need, getting everything set up. He's rigged it up to the other detonator that Josh has. So it's all going to be like, they're all going to work off the same frequency. You look at the ship, the blood packs, the explosives, the bodies, the radiation leak is all set. All you gotta do is get this thing to the Imperial shipyard.
How far away is the Imperial shipyard?
3-hour hyperspace jump.
Oh, why? Is this thing flyable at all or no?
It is flyable.
If I want to take the poop-covered ship, I can take the poop-covered ship, sir.
No, because it is, as soon as you launch it into space, it is going to be flooded with radiation, and it's going to be remote piloted.
So you don't want the poop-covered ship, or you're gonna die.
Boo.
It's not worth the joke.
But it's so fun. All right. So all we gotta do is get this thing taken off, remote pilot over there. Now,
All right, Josh, I'm going to have you roll 6 dice plus 1.
Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 20.
All right, that was FU, the astromech droid, flying the ship up with you guys and flying it remote. Everyone else, roll your pirate skills.
And
ooh,
24.
I got a 12.
I just got a 10.
I just need like 2 more.
It's okay. It's not difficult. I was just looking for don't roll a 5. Y'all get up.
Nope, right here.
FU sends out the coordinates for the hyperspace jump, and you guys get up, rendezvous for the point, and you did do the clicker before you jumped to hyperspace, right?
No.
But that's going to cause the radiation to go throughout for the next 3 hours.
Well, then I do the clicker.
All right, I got a clicker. All right. 3 hours go by.
In hyperspace,
It's just a blue tunnel. The whole rooster over the comms just basically be like, so what do you guys plan on doing once we get done with the Empire?
Collecting money from the Empire because we're going to be freelance bounty hunters for a bit.
I mean, after.
I want to go back to my planet, finish my degree, and maybe be a politician representing for the sovereignty and the unity of the peaceful Galactic Republic.
That is so profound.
I'm going into crime.
Yeah, actually, that's probably a better idea.
I'm gonna see if I can be a thorn in the side of the house.
On one hand, we have a college essay, and the other hand, honesty. I like it.
I'm going to hunt down Boba Fett.
Versus I heard, he's dead, man. I was talking.
Is he dead?
Yeah. Okay, so I was on home one right before we went to the battle. Before I went to the Battle of Endor, and Lando was all we need a round of ale because and it was cheering Han on because apparently Han was blind after he got out of the carbonite. Freaking accidentally threw Boba Fett into the Sarlacc pit, man. Fett is dead.
Man, nobody accidentally throws Boba Fett anywhere.
Blind swing hits the jetpack, flies out, down.
No.
He was eaten by the Sarlacc, dude. He's dead.
No. Especially not some trade bagger like Han.
Yeah, that's kind of insulted energy just taken out by him. But yeah, no, I'm pretty sure he's dead now. I'm pretty sure I heard about this.
Yeah. You guys do space rumors.
Get him frozen in carbon.
Sure. Yeah. All right. Nearcar, what about you?
Dreams.
Because you're insane and your dreams are
Because
usually
you
insane.
can't kill a corpse. I mean, is this corpse around? Maybe you want to kill the corpse?
I mean, it's like
I didn't say I wanted to kill Boba Fett.
Isn't it like a couple?
That's fair. You just said hunt down.
I mean, he might still be alive.
You
Isn't
could
it
hunt
like
down to that
1,000
person.
years
Yeah.
of
No, you guys just took
digestion
away
and
my
stuff?
dreams.
I know. You
No,
can.
my
We will
feelings don't matter to you.
We'll help you hunt
My
that person.
feelings don't matter to you.
No, you hunted that person. Would you
You
like?
just had to.
Would you like that
had to
hunted
rule
that
it.
guy? We could go hunt it.
All right.
Why are you touching me from your own ship?
We spent like a half an hour of the trip debating on whether or not you can hunt down somebody who's already dead. The whole Boba Fett thing. Bruce tries to bring it back with the whole thing and trying to find out. Nearcar, what are you planning on doing after the Empire's gone?
That's all you want.
God, yeah.
I'm sorry, what? I'm going back to my home world and hunting in the forest there where there's a much better meat selection.
Wookiee head pat.
No touchy the fur.
Jinx, what about you?
Oh man, I don't know. Now I'm thinking about hunting down Boba Fett. Like, wow, man, you made a good argument for this. I really haven't thought that far ahead, man. Honestly,
They don't label him dead though. That's the thing. He's not in his last scene falling into the thing's mouth.
Wait, guys.
They're not calling him dead.
Guys,
sorry, we got another 45 minutes of Boba Fett argument.
guys. How long does it take this Sarlacc to digest? Isn't it like 1,000 years or something?
True. And he's got
I'm just saying.
I heard that's more of an urban rumor. It's supposed to be like you just feel like it's 1,000 years.
Oh, so like one of those metaphors.
Yeah,
Okay, guys,
so
I'm
much
okay.
that it feels like 1,000 years.
We don't care about you anymore. We're not.
Yeah, now we're trying to figure out if he's alive or not.
We can hunt down a corpse.
What the hell am I gonna do? Like, I don't know. I never thought this far ahead. I just wanted to go, stick it to the man, and I really haven't gotten to stick it enough. So after
All
that,
right.
find a
So what do you
different
think? What do you think? You're gonna stay on with the New Republic and just keep going, fucking shit up wherever they need shit fucked up?
I like fucking shit up. I really do. I think I can stay a perpetual shit fucker.
You guys sure fucked up my shit.
I told you we would do it for you. I offered head pats. I offered everything.
You're in your own
Bruce
space.
is like,
What you can do is stick your arm out in space and go, there, little
That's
boy.
what I was doing.
I'm still undecided. That island the island base we're living on. That wouldn't be too bad of a place to actually like
Drop a
have
bomb on
place.
it?
Huh?
I mean,
Right, it incorporates them into its own biological.
What'd you say?
nothing.
I don't know. It'd be a nice place to actually have like a place to hang out.
Fuck shit up.
You make a casino.
Ooh, right there. I was offering you theoretical head pats.
Yeah, I was just thinking like a nice place where you could just hang out, put a hammock out, have a nice couple of huts, like not huts, but like
right?
bungalows. Like a nice little like private island.
Not gonna lie, kind of sounds boring.
So,
But then you
huts
said
are now your
casino, and I'm
private
like,
bungalow?
yeah, of course.
they
We'd
know?
have a bar. We'd have gambling.
Above the pentacle. What does that say?
I don't know how to read.
Oh shit.
He never learned nothing.
All right.
I am a royal.
You never learned how to read. This is
As you say, I am a royal. The alert beeps of like exiting hyperspace in 10 minutes.
Oh,
Who's in the Malaya?
So who else felt
Is
the
that Boba
incredible
Fett?
urge to drop a thermonuclear device in the middle of the extinct volcano?
Wait, hold on. We had that option.
No, we did not have that option.
I'm just spitballing here.
Can someone please separate or mute Swagger King's comms, or at least disconnect him from Jinx?
No. Man has ambitions.
All right, everybody. We gotta cut the chatter. We got 5 minutes before we revert back to real space. Swagger,
Fuck, we gotta do work.
Well,
I am transferring Squadron Command over to you. I will report as Spandex 2. You will report as Spandex 1.
okay, Spandex
Everybody
2,
copy?
real quick before we drop out, understand I'm having this conversation for real, because the one thing I know that the Empire wants to hear are rogue squadrons talking about destroying rebel bases. So anyway, whoever, as we're coming out of hyperspace, everybody check in.
What?
Everybody check in.
Checking the what?
The
Spandex 2 standing by. Made the jump, okay.
Standing by. I'm calling that roll.
Yeah, you're
Spandex
with me,
4?
so.
Yep.
Rubber ducky.
No.
Do
but
what I want.
Swagger King.
Right now,
What
with
is Jinx's call sign?
Jinx.
It's Jinx.
No Jinx.
Guys, I think we're supposed to be Spandex right now because we're trying to be in disguise.
There's a weight limit on spandex.
I guarantee you do not exceed that weight limit. We have a Wookiee right now in Spandex.
Exactly.
So,
I don't need.
as I was saying,
That's
coming out of
exactly
hyperdrive, yeah, I heard rumors about a rebel base on this volcanic planet, but it's a dormant volcano planet. And after this, I'd really kind of check it out and see if I could drop a thermonuclear device on one of the dormant volcanoes to see what happens. I think it's called Mustafar.
Spandex.
You hear a slight chuckle. Doesn't come from you on the comms. Comes from it's not any voice you recognize.
What's so funny?
Well, if you hear, well, if Lord Vader wasn't already dead, I would love to see what he would do to you when you attack Mustafar.
I am trying to track down old rebel bases.
And I am trying to find out who just jumped out into hyperspace onto my scanner system. Unidentified fighters, report, please identify.
You identify.
This is the Spandex Squadron. If you check your comms records, you will see that we had contact with some of your TIE fighters about 2 days ago in regards to a freighter that had been irradiated or had radiation leaks that we said we would capture. We have your freighter.
All right, please
Yeah,
maintain
drop it off.
your current
Well,
distance while we verify this information. We will have a escort come out to meet you to bring you in. Please stand by.
Standing by.
He sounds nice. I like him.
How do I check my chain code on this ship?
Your transponder code?
The current one that I'm supposed to be falling under.
It now identifies you as Spandex 1.
Okay.
Spend it.
Just spandex.
And you're waiting, and on your sensors, you see 12 signals coming out from the shipyards towards you.
Hey, I don't know about you guys, but I can count to one. I can count to one, and that's not one. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Spandex leader, a great one. You wanna?
We said we wanted a job. We told these people that we want some bounties. We don't want to be Empire. We can get into the places where the Empire can't. This is the risk that we have to take to prove to the Empire that we're loyal to them and we want to work for them as bounty hunters.
You just said the word risk. I'm in.
As the signals get in visual range,
Hold on. Are they monitoring us? Yes or no?
you guys can switch. You can switch to a private comms channel.
They're also the Empire. Are they monitoring us?
More than likely.
Okay, so this is my bluff. This is my lay it all out on the line. 6, 12, 18, 24, and I get to roll that one again. 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 47 with that one statement. You know, saying that, yes, I know it's a risk, but we're the ones that told
Do you
them
use a
that.
force point for that?
No, I didn't.
How did you get that high? How many
It's
dice
a
did you roll?
Huh?
How many dice did you roll?
6 plus 6, and which one was my special one was a 6, so I rolled another 6-sided.
Did you
There
just
were
put like
four
6?
sixes.
You just put 6 dice into con?
Yes, you told me to put 2 more dice anywhere I wanted to. I put it in the con.
Yeah. He loaded his con.
Where did you put your other 4 dice?
No piloting.
Not shooting, clearly.
All right. So as the signals get closer, you hear another voice. Spandex 1. As soon as we are in formation around you, follow us at half cruising speed.
Character.
Roger that. I'm going to leave my team behind here, and I'll meet with who I need to meet with. Will that be
We want
agreeable?
everybody, bring your entire squadron in formation.
Spandex team, assemble on me.
The comms voice comes back on the board and goes, I see that you have one of your astromech droids is running the freighter by a slave ship. Can you give us the transmission code for that to take over it?
Yeah. What's my transmission code?
You can just give him the code.
I have R4FU 161 Bravo Alpha 1.
Copy that.
Does that cause it to explode?
No, it's already exploded.
It was small explosions just to kill the bodies, but keep the ship be able to fly.
Okay.
I make them go boom and paint blood.
All right. You are escorted in order to take the land in the docking bay that you're being escorted into. As you get close, the 12 TIE interceptors break formation, kind of blossom out, slow down, let you guys go on ahead, keeping you clearly in their gun sights until you land. Freighters also comes in, lands right behind you guys. And there are a good number of stormtroopers on this deck at parade rest. Not aggressively. They're looks like they're waiting for somebody official.
Yeah.
Are we getting out?
Well, you're not. No.
Oh!
No. I'm trying to decide whether I want to or not.
I think they want us all out.
No. You guys stay right where you are.
Would you like?
I want you to come down from your gunnery post and to get behind the controls. I am looking for a cloth or something I can put over my face. Something that isn't me going, you know what I mean?
Well, like a bandana.
Yes.
Yeah. I'll say you got a bandana. You got like a rag that's in a pocket somewhere it's in the glove compartment.
I wrap it around my face. and I hunch over slightly, maintaining a hunch position. And I step out and stand in front of my ship, hoping that my trusted and valiant gunner is going to sit in the pilot position, because if something goes south, and I put my hands at my back and I wait patiently.
You see
Oh,
a
he's ready.
Piece of crappy shot.
We all have crappy shots.
Not me.
Yeah, wait. Hold on. Excuse me.
a couple more. So it wasn't stormtroopers that were on deck. It was Imperial Navy troopers. So the ones that got like the bucket heads, the snow shovel helmets, they were on parade rest. Now 8 stormtroopers basically surrounding on guard duty of a man in a captain's uniform comes into the hangar bay. Stormtroopers part, allow him to step forward, make like a nice little horseshoe shape around you two.
Around us two.
It's basically like they line up.
Oh, between me and the
There's
captain?
They're making a little hallway between you and the captain.
All right. So all right, so I'm rolling this because now I'm stuck and I'm not sure what to do. So I'm doing one of two things. If I roll, I'm going to let Sam call it. Sam, if I roll high or low?
High.
If I roll high, I'm going to grovel at the captain's feet. Not incessantly, but do the full bow down, hands and knees, and introduce myself. If I roll low, I am simply going to introduce myself. I'm not going to give him my name. All I'm going to introduce myself as Spandex 1. Either way. So I get down on my hands and knees, fall prostrate, and say, "My good captain, it is I, Spandex 1, who longs to serve the Empire in clandestine operations. I dare not reveal my face, for I do not know who here is sided with the Empire and who is a rebel in disguise."
And here I thought you'd say that you were some mysterious nobleman trying to escape assassins before you can rightfully take back your throne. And I'm only a captain. The emperor is dead. Until a new one rises, a salute is all you need to do. Get up.
I rise up. I get up. And I say, maybe a nobleman, I may be a commoner. I would wish that would be for me to know. For my position, I can get into many locations that you might need interest in. And I bring you this ship as a tribute. I would say that what had happened on this ship, my men and I are not equipped to handle. As I explained before, while we were engaging this ship, there has been a radiation burst somewhere inside the ship.
One of the stormtroopers leans over and goes, "That checks out." You hear it checks out, sir.
Give me 1 second.
1 Mississippi.
Base scans do indicate a large radiation Scanners do indicate a large radiation source, but we're going to have to get a scanning crew on board to double check.
I really still wanted to know how badly that animal belongs. Yeah, that's gonna be. Maybe they'll die. Well, not. Yeah,
So what's everybody doing while you're sitting in your cockpits?
Shuffling cards. nervously.
laughing at dumbass for kneeling?
I'm wondering how fast I can get down to the gunnery post to start shooting while I'm waiting for my pilot to get back in the ship.
Theoretically, okay, you wouldn't have had to move to the pilot position. You could just put the controls over.
Oh,
It'd be like a -1 to fly, but you'd still be able to shoot and do everything. But because you're flying backward, sitting backwards, but
that's okay.
controls are inverted.
All right.
Plus, you're a Wookiee. You're not going to be able to climb around inside the cockpit to get over to the other chair with him in it without popping out of it.
I thought he was outside.
I'm outside.
Yeah, but still, she's a Wookiee. She's not going to be able to like climb around in the seats.
Oh, okay.
It's like
It's like
it
I
would be
don't know
like
gunnery's position.
Poe trying to.
So,
Flail around in the Urkelmobile.
am I getting good feelings about this, or am I still cautious?
Roll a perception.
5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18.
You're not dead yet. He does seem to be listening to you, and he's the trooper that leaned in told him that everything sounds to be good, and he's like, "All right, get a scanning crew in there on the double to check everything out. Would you and your crew, the rest of your squadron, like to partake of some refreshments while we wait for the scanning crew to get done overlooking your hall?"
No, I am afraid not, for the nature of who I am and what I am. I do not want to be seen by anybody on board this ship. I have reason to believe you currently have spies in your midst. I do not know who, nor am I able to divulge any additional information. But I will give you an access code where if you have any questions or concerns, you can communicate with myself directly. But I would ask that we be able to be released and go back to where we came from.
Once we have checked out your ship, you are free to go. And I would love to have that personal communication code before you leave. And of course, by the time the scanning crew gets done, we should have your reward promptly brought up.
I do not wish for any reward, just future business.
I am a man who pays his debts. You will receive the bounty on this ship.
I will receive the bounty on this ship.
If you will not be receiving my hospitality.
And I thank you greatly for the bounty.
If this checks out, I hope that possibly we may talk in private.
I would prefer to do that in private at a future date. Yes, sir. I would look forward to it.
Good.
If you're going to have a crew board this ship, could I ask for one envirosuit so that I might join them and observe?
Certainly. Turns to the trooper that talked to him. Major, would you please get him an environmental suit?
This can go
Major
one of
goes,
two ways.
certainly. Turns to a private. Private, get him an environmental suit. Private goes, sir, with me.
Certainly, sir.
Escorts you over to a maintenance room. There's lockers in there. Gives you some privacy to get dressed.
I look around to see if there are any cameras or holograph projectors in this room.
No, man. The Empire doesn't watch people get into their skivvies.
That's what? Like, that's
As
so
far
evil.
as far as we know,
As far as we know, dude,
it's like the epitome of evil. So
Yeah,
they're evil, but they're evil, but they're not pervs.
all right. So I make sure the bandana is strapped tight around my face. Put the environmental suit on over it and follow the private back out to follow the private. I follow the private out of the changing room.
Oh, I need to check our bathroom.
And back out to where he leads me.
All right, he leads you back out. There's a scanning crew that's also all decked out in environmental suits. They're entering in the override onto the hatch, getting it coming down, boarding onto the ship. They've got their scanning, their crate of gear that they're unpacking, different scanners and sensors. The private is with you. He makes a few adjustments on his stormtrooper armor, switches over to sealed mode. A couple of the three other lower ranked members of the squad also do the same. They switch their blasters over. You notice them switching their blasters from kill to stun.
I'm following behind.
Yeah, that's normal.
Yeah.
I want to see the devastation out of character. I want to see the devastation this is wrought. And I have one other thing that I really want to do now.
All right. By the way, in your pocket, you feel your like inside the envirosuit where you can't get to it.
Yep.
You feel your comm link like buzz, and everyone else is actually able to hear the conversations going around you. Like, oh, Rooster's in the cockpit of his ship, and he goes, good, thanks, F2. Yeah, we'll be able to listen to all this stuff. So everyone else is listening in.
So, again, out of character, I'm looking specifically for whether I can recognize the blunt-headed guy.
All right, as you're patrolling around the ship, they go to the cockpit. They see that this guy, some explosions have happened where parts of the control panel have shot off into the various blaster wounds that have happened to him. Another guy looks like he's been heavily electrocuted. In the weapons cargo area, you notice that there's a case that had proton torpedo in it. There's a half a dead body and a lot of body parts all over the cargo bay.
These guys.
The couple of guys in the scanning crew, because they're not wearing helmets, they visually, like through the clear helmet, you can see the whole disgusted look as they are basically like having to walk and inspect through like meat puree.
I scooch down by the half body. Is it lower half or upper half?
Lower half.
And I grab it by the waist and I just jam it against the wall. Going, filthy rebels. Stand back up and wipe my hands on the guy next to me.
He's like about ready to like one more thing and he's gonna bolt. Stormtroopers, they're not phased. They're wiping off body off of the other cargo containers in the room. Couple of the ones that were close to where the thermal detonator was, that one had like some broken weapons. They're now like awesome, severely damaged. So they're like, okay, oh. The leader of the scan crew goes, troopers, open the rest of these containers. They start, they're like wiping them off. It's like, it just says fertilizer. Yeah, this one over here says fertilizer too. Open the containers. They open. And if everybody wasn't breathing their own atmosphere inside their sealed suits, you can almost like see the stench waves coming off of these things.
Oh, wait, he's just wearing a bandana.
No, I'm wearing an enviro suit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The scanning crew are also in environmental suits. The stormtroopers have self-contained body armor. Yeah, you're watching the stormtroopers just root around in compost, fertilizer, pulling out old gear, and the one of the techs at this point has started throwing up in his environmental suit.
I look at the tech that's throwing up and say, I think I've had enough of this. If you could escort me off this craft.
Yeah. His superior goes, get him out of. He looks at you and goes, get him out of here.
All right. So I take him out of there. And I look at the captain and I say, it is a mess in there. The filth is abhorrent. And I respect your crew and I admire your crew for what they have just witnessed and put up with. You have wonderful soldiers and scientists here. And I extend my hand out to take his.
He shakes it and goes, as you come down, he was looking at a data pad in his hand. He drops his hand that was holding that. He extends your hand and goes, tilts back to the data pad and goes, I think I've seen all I need to see here. The code, please. Your contact information.
4241.
4241. All right.
4241 BELMO.
All right, he writes that down. He goes, you and the rest of your squadron are free to go. I'll have something for you shortly. Please take this. And a couple of stormtroopers are there with a case between the two of them. They're standing next to like the cargo catch of your X-Wing.
Y-Wing.
Your Y-Wing goes, we're all ready to load your reward as soon as you're ready.
Please feel free to do so.
They go over, they press the... All right.
Out of game. My R4 droid is still in that ship, correct?
No, it was using the comm system to remote pilot it. The droid isn't on the ship. It's your droid that's...
All right. All right, so I'm not leaving anything behind, as far as I know.
Nope. Nothing you're leaving behind.
All right. Continue on, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So
they open up the hatch, they load in the box into your cargo bay.
All right. Spandex King.
Please scan the
Radio
box,
check.
please. Scan the box, please. Scan the box. Check out the box. Let's not take off with the fucking box.
Your battery's about to die.
Spandex, radio check.
You didn't count the money?
No.
I want to know how much we got.
Spandexy. Are we ready to go? Are we just going to fly off with an unknown box?
Yep.
All right. I'm flying away from you guys.
Yep.
All right, we're out of here.
Heading out.
Get back to base. No
Nope.
issues.
Nope. Nope.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
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 What are we doing?
As soon as we leave atmosphere,
All right. As soon as we get off the
explain
ship.
to the rest of my team, with the firm belief that I'm being listened to, it would be an insult to count the money in front of them. We want jobs. So our next stop will be, what is a good planet that is neutral?
Here, probably the place where you guys just were at.
No, that
Well,
is
they were
neutral.
at. Neutral?
That is neutral. That, as far as we know, doesn't have anything going on.
It's not fighting the field for
And I'm explaining that it would be, we should not have to feel the need to count this, since it was a token gift to get our foots in the doors. Hopefully we can make some good money in the future. And we are off to,
My foot up your ass if you don't.
fine.
We're going to a different planet. So
Okay, we can go to a different planet all we want. I didn't even say count the damn money. I just said maybe look in the box and make sure there's actually fucking money.
That's why we're checking it on planet to make sure that we are not something
Or
like-
go boom.
Yeah.
I mean, theoretically, you guys could head to.
Can we head to hut space?
Yeah. You wanted to head to
Let's go to Tatooine.
Tatooine. All right.
Maintain
It's-
radio silence.
Before we hit radio silence, I just want to say asshole. Now radio silence.
Works for me.
All right. It's
Or you actually have to go ass and then cut me off.
Tatooine's going to be pretty far to go in just fighter ships.
That's why I said, can we get there?
Probably going to be like Sullust.
Okay, Solist?
Yeah.
All right, so off to Solist, not Tatooine. And once we land, I look at Mirkar, or I look at, Mirkar, and do the whole be quiet thing. I step out, look at Jinx, be quiet, and wave her out. And then I look at my other hero and say, be quiet, wave him out. And I get them all together. And I say, we don't know what's in the box. I am pretty sure they probably put a tracking device somewhere on one of our ships. And before we go any further, I just want to hire somebody to go over our ships looking for a tracking device.
Bring in a third party. Really. Actually,
But
I've been in hyperspace for a hot minute and just drank a whole thing of Ruger Plum tea. I have to pee again.
now we will open the chest to see what's in it.
I think level 7 we can head for those drinks.
So we're opening the chest.
All right. You open the chest.
Mine's 10 credits. No, you stay on me.
15,000 credits.
Oh,
All right. So we are sorting through the credits to make sure they're all real credits and not a tracking device.
There are 15,000 Imperial credits.
Okay.
Can I check the box for any tracking devices? Just in case the box is.
I want a third party to check.
We don't need
I
to spend.
trust you, but
We don't need to spend money on a third party.
Does anybody have the skills of security or sensors?
Oh, Denks has sensors.
Thanks for returning from the bathroom just in
Jinx
time.
has
I
sensory.
got beep boops.
All right, so Jinx is probably gonna be the one to be able to do that.
See.
Beep boops.
Use
Oh,
Jinx.
sensor would be 6 dice.
6
total.
dice. Am I rolling?
Yep. And if you find a tracking chip or anything tracking, do not destroy it.
I don't touch a beep boop. I go beep boop over the thing and I tell you 2 seconds. I got a. Fucking math. 17.
Nothing. It's just a box.
I want
Nice
to
box.
hire. I want to hire somebody to go over all 3 of our ships.
Wouldn't a droid be best to stay in?
But that would cost money too.
We have 15,000 credits. Trust me on this expenditure. I have a plan if they put a tracker on our ship. And I know they put a tracker on our ship.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they did, but droids are easy. I feel less bad about killing droids sometimes.
Go over, Jinx, go over all of our ships. Look for a tracking device.
Alright, I go beep boops.
So she got to roll 3 times.
Yeah. Okay. First ship, we have. Stop rolling. Hey.
Who's the first ship?
No, actually, I'm doing mine first. Fuck you guys. I'm selfish. All right. No. 19. 21.
No tracker on that ship.
All right. Do Spandex, you ship. So what am I math in this one? Okay. 22.
Nope.
And Mr. High Roller. Yo. There's a lot of ones in that roll. Hold on. 17.
No, you don't find any trackers.
I do not like that.
I don't like it either. That's why I wanted to hire somebody else to do it.
Don't fucking hire somebody then. You can still do it.
Yeah, but now if I hire somebody, it shows that I don't trust you. But I trust
We
you
don't trust him.
Why would you trust me?
because the Rebel Alliance trusts you.
I don't trust the Rebel Alliance.
I can trust you.
All right.
Yes, but you wanted to pet the kitty.
So
I was doing a pick a kitty.
right now we assume
Big
that.
fluffy kitty.
Oh, and I also tell them everything that I saw on the ship,
So I'm not creating the villain.
Oh, yeah.
including the scientists and the stormtroopers digging their hands through human feces.
Please tell me we got that on recording.
I don't know. I hope so, but I'll tell you what, it was so worth it. I know I put your lives in danger so I can get a cheap thrill, but thank you very much for that cheap thrill.
Okay, I appreciate the poop joke.
Why couldn't you put my life in danger more and let me help you? Or let me join you into seeing that?
Because now they don't know how many that we are. But anyway,
Okay, hold on, but yeah.
sounds good to me. But anyway,
Two ships each has one person in it.
so Jenks, you want
Your
to
ship at least had 2.
you want to plot our next destination?
Oh, fuck. What are my choices? Where are we going? What are we doing?
Away from rebel bases.
Away from the rebel base.
No, now we don't believe that there's any tracking systems because she never found any. So we get to go back home. And we've got 15,000 credits that we got to divvy up.
Lead them home. Let's go, baby. I mean, do we want to go home? Or do we want to drop a nuke?
Go home. We don't need... The planet he was talking about was our planet. You realize that, right?
No, Mustafar's not on our planet.
Yeah, what's our planet?
Yeah, but you were definitely thinking of our planet when you were saying Mustafar.
Just saying.
Yeah, I know you're just saying. I know you.
We have a chance for people. I guess we could just go home. I mean,
We have a demolition
my people
range,
found
people.
no thingies. Unless you want to get more reboots going around this.
Can I use? I don't have force points because I'm not force sensitive. I do have a force point.
Mhm.
I want to double check my ship because, as far as I know, my ship is the only one that had direct contact with things.
You don't trust
No.
me? I
Get
don't give
over
a
it.
shit. Go double check it.
What would that fall under? I don't
Technical.
have
Are you trying to confuse me? Double check your damn ship, dude. I don't know what
So
happened.
using a force point, I get to roll 3 die, right?
What's your normal skill?
2.
2? You get to roll 4.
I don't have a good feeling. I'm not even going to trust it when I do it.
Yeah.
5, 14, 15, 16, 17.
We're gonna die, baby.
Yeah, about 15,000 credits. We're going to die rich.
Hey!
All right, we'll split this up once we get back to good, solid landing ground. And understand they are Imperial credits, so they might not necessarily be worth as much as.
Yeah. I'm just gonna.
Okay,
I know a scam or two we can pull to get some.
that's
new
my
credits.
boy. All right, so we're flying back to home base.
All right, you fly back to home base. Dun, 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 dun. Get back, no problem. You have successfully completed tonight's episode. You have gotten the trust of the Imperial Captain. Everybody gets 3 character points.
No, I just put those anywhere. Where?
No, because you got to cash them in.
Character points +3.
Wow. Plus
Oh, wait, that's one.
3.
Now I have 16 character points.
Well,
Mhm.
that's 3.
When do I collapse them and add more die again?
Anytime you want to add more die to something, as long as you've used the skill or you want to spend some time training.
When we were the other 2 episodes.
So, but how many points do I need?
Depends on what you're leveling up.
So I believe he's got. How many you got?
Yeah, 10.
Okay. Yeah, you guys. You exchanged yours in, didn't you?
Yeah, but I couldn't share mine instead.
Okay. Someone.
I probably want to level up my con.
I'm collecting them because I want to complete another die.
All right, how many dice do you have in that right now?
6, 8.
8. And what's your? That's with your perception skill, right? Your perception
4D,
ability is 8.
2D.
All right, so yeah, to go, it's the skill itself is listed as what?
Con.
No, I mean, what's the die code?
4D,
Play a chapter, we get.
2D, 2D. Because I raised it once.
When it comes to anything but
8.
battle,
You have 16.
and battle I'm used to.
No, I have 8.
You have 16 character points, right?
I'm in a
Huh?
You have 16 character points, right?
Yes.
And put little bows in it.
If you wanted to make that con skill be 8D plus 2, you could spend all your character points right now.
Get in on this thing of how fast it's going to take me a car to kill Jinx.
No, she's my best friend. She's my bestie now.
Oh,
We're besties. I'm not going for all the long rest.
happened.
I
Best
haven't
friend
gambled
me.
in like hours. I need
Maybe
something.
she wants to shoot something.
Maybe you can guess whether I'll actually want to make them do for coach.
All right. I'm taking 2,000
No, we're
credits.
best friends.
Time. I'm taking. Wait a second. There's 3 of you. I'm taking 3,000 credits.
There's 1,500, I thought. Or is it 15,000?
15,000. 15,000. So I'm taking 3,000 credits. That leaves you each with 4,000. And I want to keep the box.
Brewster's like, what about my 3,000? There's 5 of us.
Yeah.
Well, he kept you a box.
Oh.
I want the box. I want to play in the box.
I give him my 3,000. I'm playing a long game here.
I want the box. I want to play in the box.
All right.
Put the key in the box. You put the key. Kitty sector.
So he gets my 3,000. The rest of the crew gets 4,000.
And you get nothing. Okay.
And I get nothing.
You get the
No,
box.
what I get is a private communication one-on-one with the captain.
Are you gonna need any money for any of the this con?
I have 1,000 credits. I'm good right now.
Okay, just making sure.
Yep. Because notice I haven't spent a dime of my own money.
That's true. You do have the whole thing. The captain can reach out and call you whenever he wants.
Yep.
I just spent some
All right.
Facebook.
That's worth a lot more than the money.
That would blow
To
up.
me,
That I
right
didn't
now, it is. Because that's information that I can share with the rebellion when I need to share it. I am going to be so con heavy, it's not even going to be funny. Please don't ask me to get into a fight.
Can I send the rebellion a bill for 10 credits?
All right.
Do it. Do it. I'll be drafted. Okay, hold on. Senior rebel leader dude.
I meet with the flight commander. Explain to the flight commander that making sure I have nothing on me, everything that went down, and ask the flight commander that my crew, including Jinx, including everybody that we fly with, has free reign when it comes to mission selection. And any orders to them go through me.
Brewster looks at you and goes, at this point, as far as command isn't concerned, I mean, as far as like fleet command, they're going to be talking to me. But do you want to run this show? Go right ahead.
No, I just want to know that I can grab my crew at any given point in time. You're still in charge. But if I get a call from the captain, I want to be able to pull my people together and respond to continue to prove to them our loyalty to them. And if I have my team tied up,
no. What kind of idiot do you think I am? Of course, that's what we're doing now. That's
Okay.
the whole.
Okay. Boy, you guys are going to get me killed. But I'm going to have fun.
I'm drafting an invoice to the rebel accountant right now for the 10 credits he's got on drinks. That is definitely an expenditure that should be brought to the accounting department of the rebels. Tell me we have one.
Yeah, I mean, you don't just ask people for bodies. You need to soften them up with drinks. I've learned that the hard way.
I'm surprised we didn't pay for the bodies, so I'm sure. Who doesn't charge for bodies? Like, anybody think that was weird?
Ideas.
Did you keep the receipts for everything?
What?
I'm asking Sam. Did you keep the receipts for everything?
Dang it!
There's like a protocol droid that comes over and is like, sir, well, comes to my attention that while you were out on mission, you spent some money. Did you keep your receipts?
I'm just running through my pockets. Like,
Hold on.
Remember, next time you go out, keep your receipts.
Hold on. I did. Get away, Mr. Not Receipt Keeper. I do have a receipt for 200 credits for a pig of some sort of mystery. I think it was pig. It was a lot of meat and guts.
All right, I will process this and get the reimbursement process going for you. Get back to me later.
200 was the price.
No, that was for the pig and the explosions. So
Yeah.
guts
We never
were
charged
good.
for the bodies. He charged. We had to go and buy the.
I had to
fake
just
stuff.
go buy the fake body. Nobody paid
All
for
right,
the
as everyone is relaxing after a successful, stressful mission, we'll leave it on this note. The Swagger's communications system from the captain does start to beep. There is a message on it, but that is all we have time for this week. We'll pick up and find out what's happening next week on Spandex Squadron. I'm going to say peace. Anybody else want to say goodbye to the viewing audience?
Peace.
Bye.
Bye.
Make sure to like, subscribe.
Morlock's the best character ever.
Hey everybody, thanks for staying till the end of the episode. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Follow us on Facebook at Board Barista Productions. And if you want to support us, Patreon link at the bottom.